Thank you for joining me for part 4 of 5 of what we're now calling the Creation Series. Tough sometimes to come up with a name. So this is the Creation Series, and it starts part 1 is the creation, part 2 is the creation of man, part 3 is the creation of the garden, and part 4 is coming up. So we learned in part 1 that God created everything in 6 days. In 6 days, at the end of which He said it was very good. We learned in part 2 that God created man, and He breathed in the breath of life. We learned in part 3 that God created a garden for man to live in, to stay in. Now part 4 is, we find out that during those 6 days, at the end of which everything was very good, there was something that wasn't good during that 6 days. Now during this study, I realized that in Genesis chapter 2, it is actually an expansion of the 6th day. It includes parts of the 3rd day, but basically what happens in chapter 2 is He gives us a little insight into what happened on the 6th day. And the first part of the 6th day, God created man. And then God said to man, your job is to till and to keep the garden, and your job is also to stay away from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Do not eat of that fruit, because you will die if you do. So, and then He says in verse, I need to get this down before I get started. And verse 18, and the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him, or help fit for him, a help that complements him. And then what God does is, He brings all the animals to Adam, and Adam names them. And at the end of that, He says, but a helpmeet was not found for him. Now, that kind of makes you think He was looking for a helper in the animals? But I don't think that was the case. I think when the animals came before Adam, there was 2 of them. There was a male and a female of every kind of animal. And there's a male lion and a lioness. And there was an elephant and a she-elephant, whatever they're called. And a male hippo and a she-hippo. Whatever they are. And so Adam realized, hey, there's only one of me. There should be another one like me. So God knocked him out, put him to sleep, and took out a rib, the first operation. And from that rib, God fashioned Eve. He made Eve from the rib of Adam. Now guys, don't go counting your ribs. You're not missing one. And generally speaking, the number's the same between men and women, unless there's something else going on. So you can't say, oh look, that's God. That made man one less than women. No. We're pretty much the same that way. But He made Eve out of Adam's rib for a purpose. And He made her a female. Yeah, a female. You have a male and a female. That's so they can fulfill His commandment to multiply and fill the earth. You know what? Any other arrangement, and it wouldn't have worked. So when God set things up, He set it up for males and females. Adam says at the end of which, well now this is what I really like. I really like this here. God presents Eve to Adam. He wakes him up. Come on, Adam, wake up. However, he woke him up. And Adam woke up and he brought Eve to Adam. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones. I'm reading. Flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man. Woman, meaning out of man. But he could have said, whoa, man. I don't think he said that. But honestly, guys, imagine having your helpmeet, your mate, your partner, your complementary part made just specially for you. This is the woman that God presented to Adam. This is Eve. Adam and Eve were a complementary pair. One of a kind set, made, designed for each other. What an amazing match. What an amazing set. And out of these 2 would come the multitudes of the earth. All the humankind. You know what came out of these 2? Black people came out of these 2. Yeah, Indian people came out of these. Asian people. Even white people. You know what? The idea that we're just totally different races, and therefore totally different people that God has to deal with us separately with is bogus. God made all of us from Adam and Eve. And you know what? He loves all of us. Every one of us, no matter where we're from or what we are or what race we are. He put Adam and Eve together, and here we are. It's amazing. You know, they probably looked a little bit Middle Eastern. I think they probably looked a little bit like Jewish people or Arab people or whatever kind of people come from the Mideast. But they were perfect no matter what. Guys, so now that was not good, but then he made Eve. And at the end of the sixth day, God said, and it was very good. What a great day Adam had. He got to spend time with God. He got to name the animals. He was the first person ever operated on. And out of that operation came the perfect mate for him, Eve. What an amazing step with God. And everything was very good. Adam and Eve laid their heads down. Oh, you know what else too? It says there, they weren't ashamed. And they were naked. Adam and Eve laid down to sleep that night, and the world was perfect. Everything was perfect. The garden was perfect. The night was perfect. The temperature was perfect. The situation was perfect. It was beautiful. Everything that happened that day. And God said it was very good. And they went to sleep. And on the seventh day, God rested. I don't know what Adam and Eve did, but we're going to find out more about what they did later on. And even though everything was perfect and God was there in the midst of them, something is going to happen. You might have a clue. We'll find out next time in part 5 of the creation series. And if you like this video, click the like. And if you want to, subscribe, share it with others. And I want to say thank you very much for watching. And I hope these have been a help and a blessing to you.